I'm Wrecker Rick, and you're watching Murphy's Diesel. And today, we're building fenders for HB. You remember those big, bulky fenders that wouldn't let us get any up travel? Now we don't have that problem. And at the moment, I am hustling to get this old dog done because we have an off-road recovery waiting for us. Do a few welds on this thing to hold it in place just long enough to get this off-road recovery done. So stand by while we build these fenders and then go rescue this guy stuck in waist-deep snow. Just kidding, it's only 6 inches, but that's what she said.
Fresh air, no big deal.
That's De Niro, and we finally found time to get on Hellboy and start fixing the problems that we had at Sand Hollow. De Niro got the TCM tucked back in there. It used to be mounted right there, if y'all remember. So we're working on these fenders now. Tires contacting here, so we're gonna have to trim this up. Tires contacting here, we're gonna have to move this back. Tires contacting here, and it's contacting hard, folks. Between the weight of the truck and the surface of the tire on the ground and touching this fender right here, it's locking our steering out. And it's also rubbing here, rubbing all along there. So it's all going, all this coming out. So stand by. We're gonna pull the fender out right now. The fender's no good anymore anyway because we pushed it up into the door. I mean, what's left of the fender anyway. So we're gonna give the Red Beauty a little bit more wheel well. Stand by. There you go. What we want is basically, this is how much fender we'll have left when we're done. We got a lot of room to play with. Just not a lot of time because we also got Indiana Homes we're supposed to be working on, so. And that old girl's been getting neglected. Whoa. Got fire in there. Well, a lot of work went into these fenders and we were just scrapping them. Look out now! Come on. Smoking here, look at it. It's like all in here. Oh, got fire all the way up in there. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Today's sponsor, Airlo, reached out to us when they seen us struggling with cell phone service in these remote places that we go do our off-road recoveries and on our remote trips to going and getting new equipment. Airlo offers travelers eSIMs in over 200 countries and regions to prevent high roaming charges, folks. Airlo is 100% digital, easy to access, plus affordable. I installed an eSIM in less than 5 minutes on my phone after selecting a plan on the app. Boy, that looks nice. Instantly, I was connected. The best thing is I don't have to worry about roaming charges and physical SIM cards. Be sure and download the app at try.airlo.com/Murphy'sDiesel or scan the QR code and get $3 off your first eSIM. Code Murphy3. Now back to building these fenders. Somebody lost a strap to my tubing bender, so we had to make a new one. I probably lost it, more than likely. But we got one fender off, Cutting the other fender right now, getting ready to start bending some tube. It's gonna be a nice line. That looks pretty freaking dope, actually. The only problem I could think that we're gonna have with this is we actually had t-shirts made of Hellboy. The fender's gonna be different. And I think it's gonna change the look of this truck a lot. I mean, it really opened it up. That's the only problem I see. Getting pressure on it. Wonder if the cylinder has water in it and it's frozen or something. It's been a while since I've used this, so stand by, see if I can't get it working. We need to bend some fenders for Hellboy. Got it all ready to bend and throw a piece of pipe in there. No bueno. Something's not right. So I'm getting pressure on my line. I can see the line. It was loose. We just transported it over to the shop. It must have got loose on the transport. See if it works. Oh yeah. This thing's seen better days, but it works. See the other welder right there? It's a real quality piece of work here, huh folks? Tell you what, I bent a lot of tube with this old dog though. I constantly have to make new straps for it because Poncho loses them left and right. Well, Poncho's the only one here, so I had to have somebody to blame. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot more bend. A lot more. So I'm kind of a trial and error type of guy, you know? And never throw away, like you bend this and it's not right, don't throw it away. Keep it because you might be able to use it in another portion of the fender or roll cage. Or never really been big on measuring stuff, you know. I kind of just, you know, go with the flow. I like to eyeball everything, you know. I find that's the best way to build a symmetrical truck with your eyeball.
Going on, De Niro. What are we up to today?
Fixing all Mark's mistakes.
Who's?
Mark's
Who's Mark?
diesel boots.
Diesel Boots. Oh. I know who that is.
Look at that. Just some of that.
And I always find, don't go as far as you think you're gonna go, because you can always bend it more. You can't take it back.
So once it's bent, you can't unbend it?
Alright, well folks, stand by because I'm probably going to have to bend this about 10 more times and I don't think y'all want to watch that. We're going to go ahead and cut to us welding this tube on. Then we'll have another one coming up right here, another one right here, and another one going up. Really opens her up. We're not going to have any more rubbing issues right here, locking out my steering, and it just looks better, I think. So this right here will be cut out too. Right in line with this bar right there. That baby right there done. Now we got to build one that comes up out of here. We're going to slide that back a little bit. So we want to cut about that much out. HB is going to be a climbing machine, folks. Then we're going to load up and head back to Sand Hollow, so I can teach Matt's off-road a lesson. Thinking you all seen that short by now? What can I say? If you mess with the bull, you get the horn, folks. I had it coming. But once I get these fenders done, it's on. Hey, we got our other tube on there. It's going to tie in right there, and it'll make a bend right there and follow the cab up, and then it's going to tie in, kind of an exo cage, and then our lights are going to tie into it rather than that setup that we got there. Everything that's in line with this tube right there is getting cut out, and then we'll plate it. Ooh, it's getting right into there, the door hinge, huh? And then we'll plate that after we cut it out. So we're in a nice line right there. Make this look real sharp, you know? Something you can really hang your hat on. Yeah, this is our reservoir. This baby's gonna have to go somewhere else. Boy, this thing is just always evolving, huh? Poncho's gonna enjoy cutting that out. I like the line right there, but my tire's gonna catch it. I know it is, I could already see it. If I turn just a little bit more and I travel up, it's going to catch it. So what I'm thinking, we get everything done, and when this is all said and done, we just take a cut off. Maybe even cut it right here. Like that. and then plate that right at the corner of the door. Look at, you can't get any closer than that. It's gonna scrape when it gets mud in there. But I'm happy with the way the fenders are coming out so far. Man, I'll tell you what, I can never get anything done. You know why? Because these truck drivers won't stop burning up spindles. Boy, you got all the good out of that one, huh? I'm over here doing spindles. Well, Matt's Off-Road and Lori Irish are over there just dragging HB through the coals. Just kidding. That was all for theatrics. I don't really get fired up like that. Well, she's coming along nicely, folks. We got a lot of the support cut out right there. Whatever you want to call that. So we're really clearancing her out. Got this side cut out. Got our TCM moved where it needs to go. We're getting rid of all this wiring. Well, not getting rid of it, we're just mounting it in a different spot. We're gonna build a cover for it right there. It's looking good. I wouldn't say we're on track, but it's all we can do, right? All right, so we got this little piece bent. So you go right in here where the door meets, and let me tell you, she's a doozy. Got a bend right here, some sort of degree of a cut here, and some sort of degree of a cut there. And then we're gonna put a gusset right here, maybe like an MD gusset or something. She's coming together. I don't know about y'all, but I think this fender setup looks way cooler than the old setup. Nope. Oh, the door doesn't open. Great. Boy, you didn't think that one through, did you?
Yeah.
Dang it. Boy, I made it too perfect. Stand by, folks.
We don't need no stinking doors.
Hold on. Don't cut it yet. I want to see where I'm gonna mark it. See where I need to. I'm gonna have to throw a little bendejo in there. Hold on. No, I'm gonna throw just a little slight little bend right there. Just a little bendaroo. We need this to come out so the door, see the door, I like it tight like that. But what we're gonna have to do to clear it is the bar's gonna have to come out. That looks pretty good. Pretty good for an old tow truck operator, huh, folks? Hold on. Alright, try the door. The whole thing's moving. We've taken all the structure out of it. We're going to have to box that back in. Open it. Oh, yeah. Just not gonna look good. I need a bigger radius. To do this one, yeah, we kind of need radius bend. Because it starts bending about right here and really follows around. What do you need, babe?
I need to borrow your knife.
You need to borrow my knife?
Yeah, I left mine at home this morning.
Oh. What did you say last time I needed to borrow your knife?
I didn't say anything. I said you're welcome.
I guess
Being
you borrow it.
unprepared.
Yeah,
I was unprepared today.
you are very
Thank you.
welcome. I always have a knife.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Always. So I've never tried this before, but I can't get a radius out of that because my radius is too small. I need a larger radius, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend it a little bit every 2 inches. See what happens.
I fueled up old Big Booty Judy. Now I gotta go get the gooseneck hooked up to go get HB loaded up with Wreck Rick, so.
Well, there's just not a whole lot of getting around those wires, all junctioning right there. But we did gain about 6 inches of clearance, so we'll probably build a cover for it. You know, incorporate it into the shock tower right here and make it tighter than a dolphin. So this tire can't tear any of it up. This will go back under here. Well, that's gonna have to do for today. Why don't you see if this will fire up, De Niro?
Keep trying it, or?
De Niro had some wires hooked up backwards. In his defense, I used a black wire for a hot wire to supply my fuse block, and he hooked it up to ground, and I got that figured out. It took about 30 minutes, but are you checking the fuel pump to see if it's running? Well, let's see if it runs when I try starting it. Ready?
Yeah.
It's not running?
I think it's those 2 wires. Those 2 little ones. These.
Those? It's definitely not
those. It had like a. Didn't you grab 2 little wires with a deal on it?
So I don't think we're getting fuel. The fuel pump is not running. So we found out what it was. It's this little hound dog right here wasn't on. It's the ground for my tipping. This little guy. One of the grounds. So, you know, I think that we're the only ones running an off-road wrecker with this much electronics on it. That really says something. That we're a bunch of dumbasses. How dare you? You can't call me a dumbass.
You're not a dumb okay?
Oh, I'm not? I'm the one that, this is my concoction right
I
here.
allowed you to do this. We should have went with
Allowed me?
Yeah, we should have went with an older truck.
First off, you don't call the shots around here. So, go ahead and tighten that down. If that's okay with you. This cluster right here is our headlight wiring harness. Seems like a lot of wires for a headlight wiring harness, huh? 4 headlights, that many wires. So we'll probably dissect this thing and trim some fat off of her when we get back. But I'll bet you none of the other off-road wreckers have a touchscreen in it. Or heated seats.
They don't work, but it has it.
That's all that matters. Thanks for telling everybody that it doesn't work. I felt cool for a second. Or mirror lights. Or electric windows, or door locks.
I said, look at all these Warrior winches just laying around. Like, what are you doing with all of them? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure there's one in the box, which makes it 5.
You can never have too many Warrior winches, babe. Well, this one goes on the front of Indiana Homes. This one, I don't remember, I forgot. These 2 go on this winch box right here that we're building.
How big?
Which, these are way too small for this winch box, but we have a project coming up. Well, we're building a winch box, folks.
So, quick question.
Another one. What?
How big are the winches on Hellboy? The big 2 red ones.
15s.
They're 15s. And what
Yeah.
are these?
12s. 12 5s. These are for Black Betty, though. I just haven't put them on there yet. And we're going to borrow them for a minute on this winch box because I don't have any other winches, and I have a huge dozer in California I have to go get. So now what we'll do here, now the finishing part is we'll put a Murphy's Diesel logo right here, and then we're going to sheet metal this, all this right here and just weld it all in there. So it's all one fender. Now we got plenty of clearance, nothing to hit on. I can see my tire. It's gonna sling a lot more mud now, but that's all right. I have a better point of view. My fender used to come out right here. So maybe I have a little bit better line of sight. I don't know, we'll see. All right, give her a go. Try it. This old dog's running, folks. We did it. Stand by. Next stop, snow recovery. Electric doors, no big deal. Unhooking what? Battery charger? Yeah? Might want to unhook the battery charger first, Wrecker Rick. Watch your rear steer. Hey, this ain't going into gear right. It's in 4th gear too.
Can I get a little clap? Come on, everybody.
Come on, everybody. Can I get a little clap? We did it, folks. We did it. I did it single-handedly. Had a lot of blown fuses in that box right there from Tate hooking it up backwards and from me tearing it out with my tire. Let's leave it around.
Ready?
Yeah. Well, guys, we made it to Flagstaff, picking up the driver right now, and we're en route, so stand by.
Hi.
How's it going?
Goes pretty well. How are yourself?
Good. You ready to go get this thing out?
Yeah. It was worth it though. I did get to see a mountain lion.
You did?
Yeah, yesterday when some folks picked me up.
Really?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Across the road in front of you, or what?
Yeah, I just like bounded across the road in one leap and then was gone in an instant.
Oh
That's
my
awesome.
goodness.
Well, we made it out here, folks. We're just unloading HB, and then we're gonna run and do this recovery because we got more to do, so stand by. And Hellboy is still in limp mode. So we're doing all these recoveries with it in limp mode. I replaced the harness, but I think it must have fried my TCM. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. Stuck in 4th gear. We have spotted the car. We're gonna turn around right here and back on up to it. Tranny smells like it's getting hot.
Yeah.
All right, so what the plan is I'm just gonna boom out, winch line there, wheel sling, pull it up out of the ditch like that. Stand by, folks. We don't want to pull it just forward. We want to pull it sideways. The front bumper is buried in the snow. We don't want to put any more stress on the front bumper with all that hard snow. Check out these wheel slings, folks. Go to murphysdieselstore.com. Get your very own Bailey's wheel slings. They have a nice protective coating on them that protects it from the webbing of the wheel. Let my airbags out so it sits on a nice base. All right, folks, it's go time. We're gonna winch this baby out. Okay, neutral. Right now, I'm gonna pull your back a little bit more.
Okay. And I'm in park right now. Should I change?
Yeah, put it in neutral with your foot on the brake.
Okay. All right, we're good.
The winches that we run on this truck are Warrior winches.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Or I guess like I just haven't seen that.
This is an actual tow unit.
Yeah.
This used to be just a
Recovery boom.
It's a recovery boom. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't going out on my own.
Oh my goodness.
Well, what do we got here? A couple of distressing damsels.
How's it going?
Good.
What would you guys suggest for getting out of here?
He's gonna take a look at it and decide.
All right, awesome. Are you guys YouTubers?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Boy, now you went and done it, huh? Good job. Good job. Good job. Awesome. You got $300.
Serious?
Yep.
Fuck. Yep, we'll do it. Oh, I mean, yeah. We're gonna be stuck out here all night, so a bit of patience, $300.
I'll just run a winch line right here and turn you a little bit, and then you guys can go out in front of us, and then we'll just follow you all. And then I gotta make sure he gets out too. So.
Okay, yeah. He'd call you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're out here to
they're,
get.
they're definitely going to pick someone up that got stuck, and that's gonna be us. Awesome.
I told a guy that the other day that it'd be $900 to get him out. And he's in a semi.
Yeah.
And
I mean, what are you gonna do? We were gonna
he said he said, "Screw you! I'll back out of here." And I said, "I'll guide you back." And I said, "If you could back out of here, you would have already done it." So, and then we told him it was free, and then he's like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry." Soft shackle. You want to grab one?
Is there one in the back seat or hooked on the headache rack?
Yeah. So we're gonna grab this old lady by her skirt right here and pull her out real quick. So stand by, folks. See where they're not painted. Thank you.
Is that a wireless?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Warrior winches, wireless remote, folks. What do they think of next?
Feel good at it, you?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready?
Oh, that was fun.
Snatch number 2.
Dang, we could have made $300 off that, folks. He's like, all right, I'll pay it. So sad that I used to be like that.
What?
Just roll up and be like, yeah, $300. And they're like, oh man, really? I'm like, yeah. $300 or I'm gonna pass you by. That was Rowdy Wheeler, folks. I've changed for the better.
I was gonna say, that was old Rick.
Yeah, now Rowdy Wheeler. Rowdy Wheeler would have rolled up there and been like, these kids are screwed. $600. All right, well, I'm gone. And when I'm gone, don't call me. Because I ain't coming back. All right, folks, we got one more recovery. Stand by. I just completely cut everything out of it from there and then did an exo cage. And when I did that, I changed a bunch of wiring. And so now it's stuck in limp mode. And it worked enough to do 2 recoveries, but. What's that? How did I build it?
With a lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Blood, sweat, and tears. Welders, plasma cutters, plasma table, lots of steel. And how long did it take? $9. That's fast.
Made it back without getting stuck again, so that's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't thank you guys enough though.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
There you go.
Oh.
Does 200 work? Is that enough for you?
I mean, if you're really, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, glad we could help you out. So.
Yeah, and honestly, this was just like a really fun experience.
Yeah, for us too.
Yeah, sweet. Maybe you'll get a few subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we did today already, so.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Take care.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah, you too.
So we made it out here and I got Big Booty Judy turned around with some skilled driving. We almost had to go through that, but we didn't. So I whipped her around right here, parked it. We're unloading Hellboy and we're gonna go get this old boy. So. So we were up in the snow, now we're down the low country doing a mud recovery. So stand by, folks. Let's go check this old boy out. We've spotted him, folks. Stand by, because this thing is buried. All right, so we're gonna run a winch line out to it right now. I would use a kinetic rope, but I'm more of a Warrior winch type of guy, so I'm gonna use my Warrior drag winch right here. Stand by, folks.
You need a soft shackle?
No. No soft shackle needed. Now I'm gonna blow some people's minds. This is the first time I've used this little Warrior winch. It's a 10,000 pound. Look how fast this thing is. And that's at idle. Stand by. Well, here's 190. Does that work?
How do you want me to send the rest of it? Because I haven't paid the rest of it yet. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
The
Oh no, it's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
That's
So,
really sweet.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
You didn't
You bet.
realize.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, y'all, if you want to follow us back out, I'll make sure you get back out to the hard ground.
You guys be safe if we don't talk to you again.
Stay classy, folks. We're westbound.